Hello and welcome to my video today. My name is Corey Heisey. I haven't made a video in a while, but I thought I'd make one now. Getting back into it. Now I'm living in Cologne, Germany. And yeah, I bought a 3D printer a month ago or so. Bamboo Labs A1. It's quite nice. Fast print speed. I really like. It has a integrated web camera app. You can watch the print through the app when you're outside, when you're out and about, and keep an eye on your print. And it all works really good with the app. And it has this Bamboo Studio, which I can send to the print, or I can slice it and send to the printer through Wi-Fi once it's set up. Oh, it's nice. And so I've made a couple projects, and one of the projects that I worked on that I liked was so in my car I have the radio. When you plug it in, works. But when you turn the car off, it stays on. And I don't know if it's some sort of relay or missing a relay, or why the one wire is the power is always on. So I would just unplug every time. And okay, really should make a switch. Finally get a switch. So I bought the wire and the switch a long time ago, and then finally wired it in, and it works. And um, there's like two powers. I could test which one's always on, which one's ignition. But I decided just to I found out the ground wire, and I just cut that one and wired in the switch, and I also cut to I have some video from in the car, but the switch was hanging, and it needed some sort of case, because it's just a switch with some wires hanging in the dash. So, I thought, okay, well, I can try to make a case and see how it goes. This was the first one I made that didn't quite work, so I modified it and made it this one. I use Onshape. It's an online solid modeling tool that's free, but you just have to publicly share your parts. Is like the catch. So if you want to have private parts, then you pay like a subscription or something. But it works pretty good. It's pretty powerful solid modeling engine, and yeah. So I measured the switch with some calipers and measured the coordinates. No, that's coordinates. The measurements of the switch, and sort of made a little design where I could stick it into the slot in where the wires come out, and have the wires come through here. But I made the hole here, the opening, a little bit bigger because I wanted a little bit bigger so it would fit and it wouldn't be too difficult. And if it's a bit loose, it's okay. And I actually printed. I didn't really do much with it yet, but I have this little LED light display you can hook up to an ESP32, and I thought, oh, I can make a separate video, but so I also measured it up, but it was too small, and I did make a little bit room, and I thought maybe because of the filament like shrunk after it printed. So anyway, so I made this one. I made a little deform a bit, shrink a bit, so I'll make it a bit bigger. But it was too big, like just noticeably bigger. 3 or 4 millimeters too much, or yeah. Anyways, and then I had these parts, and my idea would like kind of stick in and hold there, but these ended up just breaking, and it didn't work. So I tightened the tolerance on the opening for the switch, made it a bit thicker where it needed to be. and I made these. I didn't really need that little cutout because it wasn't doing anything. But the width of it fits in perfectly, stays in snug. And I needed it to be open. Here's like the screws in to tighten the wires, and then you can put the switch in and then wire it back up. And it's working so far. I think I might put some glue on it because it stays in, but it just kind of sits there. So put a little glue here, maybe a little here. It might work. It might work nice. And yeah, this I have a little 3D mouse here. So the different sketches, extrudes, cut a hole in. Pretty basic, solid model. Yeah, so it's working decent so far, and like I said, I might put a little glue there, and the switch works nice, and yeah, works pretty good. Yeah, and see how it goes. Okay, so we're in the car here, just the old Golf, and you can see this switch case here. I wired up the switch. There's a little slot here I could put them through. It was just hanging here. So I thought, hey, why don't I print the case? So I measured it. You can see it just fits in snug. And I made these little teeth or things to grab and put it in here. And it stays okay, but I think I might just put a little bit of glue on the here and here, or wherever it sort of connects. Cause here, but then it just fits, but a little bit of glue might make it, stay nicer. And yeah, so works pretty good. The first one I had didn't really work. It made it too big, but. Okay, and yeah, thanks for watching the video. And until next time, yeah, bye-bye.